Hello, my name is Suhan. I'm an individualized studies, emphasis on youth development, and this is my career field research on self-enrichment teachers. And I have a quick quote here from Maria Robinson, and she says, "Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending." Work tasks and activities for self-enrichment teachers. They teach or instruct various subjects depending on their expertise, provide courses that they will teach to students, direct and plan class projects, help students learn from various activities, teach students life skills, technology, or encouraging students to engage in programs like myself. I want to emphasize more on youth development, and that's a career a part of the self-enrichment teacher that I want to teach. So I'll be teaching underrepresented students from a diverse population. Appropriate college courses, majors. Self-enrichment teachers are not limited to a specific major. Depending on the positions, levels, and the institutions that they work for, their education may vary. Training from a vocational college or an associate's degree is beneficial. College majors that could prepare self-enrichment teachers are teacher education and professional development, teaching assistant and aides, and teaching English, and many more. Typical entry level for our self-enrichment teachers are high school or equivalent. Courses within high schools or college that can better prepare a self-enrichment teacher are child development, cultural ethnic studies, health education, sociology, and etc. A bachelor's degree, though it's not needed for a self-enrichment teacher, is highly beneficial, especially when you want a better position or better pay. Required knowledge for self-enrichment teacher. It's important to have knowledge and skills, reading, communication, and understanding how people learn. And as you know, people have many different learning styles, such as visual, hands-on, and etc. So it's really important to know your students and be able to deliver your message across of the topics or subjects that you are teaching as a self-enrichment teacher. Also, some required knowledge are active listening, monitoring yourself and others, critical thinking and coordination, knowledge and education and training, communications and media, and many more. Knowledgeable of the subjects they teach. Career preparation for a particular job. Depending on the institutions that it's hiring, work experiences and training may be required. 1 to 5 years of work-related experiences and little or no on-the-job training. But I can't stress this hard enough, or it's always good to have experiences and work-related experience, because that's what's going to separate you away from your applicants or people who want to get in the same job as you. Self-enrichment teachers must have a teaching license. Though there may not be much apprenticeship programs, a recognized program may be associated that will better give a self-enrichment teacher the edge of getting that specific job. Working conditions. Allowed contact with others, dealing with external customers, and freedom to make decisions without supervision. Planning and executing new plans and ideas to the courses that they teach, providing information to supervisors or peers, establishing good relationships with others. Specific work conditions may vary depending on the courses they teach, such as maybe a ballet instructor or a soccer coach. They have different outline of what they really want to get their points across as far as skill sets and the level of knowledge or education. They can work along or with other teachers. Physical demands. The physical demand for self-enrichment teachers vary. Some physical demands require them to see clearly up close, standing more than 1/3 of the time, speak loudly and clearly, may carry up to 10 or 20 pounds of needed equipment. Being able to withstand loud distraction noises, understanding and identify speeches of another person, being able to hear and see hear and know what they're talking about and be able to reciprocate that back. The wages for a self-enrichment teacher. Wages depend on the state they live in, what is being taught, and its demand. Statewide median is $18.15 an hour. The average in Minnesota here is $15.26 per hour, according to iseek.org. Connecticut pays $51,840 annually. Working for colleges and universities could pay you more as a self-enrichment teacher, depending on the subjects that you're teaching. On average, is $56,070 annually, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 2008. Employment outlook, growth rate is 12.8%, above state average in Minnesota. Between the years 2012 and 2020, shows a need for 2,000 self-enrichment teachers. This occupation will rise 14%, adding 43,900 more new jobs, according to collegegrad.com. In Minnesota, the growth rate for 2012 and 2020 is 12.3%, with employment change of 935 more new jobs. More opportunities awaits for this profession, so if anybody's interested, self-enrichment teachers. Hiring practices, self-employed or part-timer in a certain industry, depending on where you are, need a teaching license. Depending if they want to work with other existing industries or start their own business, which requires a business license or permit. Traditional hiring practices such as application, resume, interview, portfolio, and etc. Employer will contact the applicant if they are hired. Current job listings. As a self-enrichment teacher, jobs are available depending on the field of expertise and the locations that you're in. There are 34 jobs available in states such as Illinois, California, and etc. Examples of positions that are needed are life enrichment manager, life enrichment activities, activity director. So earlier when I was talking about bachelor's degree is not required. So this is the time when you have a bachelor's degree, you can be able to maintain these positions. Advancement opportunities. Advancement opportunities are limited. Some part-time teachers are able to move into full-time positions or program administrator positions such as coordinator or directors. Again, bachelor's degree or any degrees beyond a bachelor's degree is highly beneficial. Job-related interests, social, artistic, and enterprising. This falls under that category. Working and communicating with others, working with forms, designs, and patterns, help express the subject and the point across to your students more efficient and effectively. Start projects, lead others, and make decisions on their own. Other related jobs with self-enrichment teachers are tour guides, teacher's assistant, or recreation workers, and etc. So my key findings throughout this research that I find really interesting is that a self-enrichment teacher, you can teach various subjects. Like the limit is, sky's the limit. And it depends on your expertise on the field that you want to teach, go for it. And also, you may not need a higher education to teach the subject. If, for example, if you work for an organization, either it's for a for-profit or non-profit, you can demonstrate and teach the subjects that you want. Working in college or universities, you can get paid a lot more money. Social, artistic, and enterprising. For me, I like social because I'm an outgoing person. I like to talk a lot. I like to make new friends. Artistic, I like to just think outside of the box, be able to like see things and direct things, and being able to teach your students and making other things such as artworks and forms and designs and patterns and enterprising. It's really good to just have this kind of resource and give it out to others, and others can share with other people, because I believe that you truly don't, keep something if you don't give it away. So when you want something and keep something, you gotta give it away. So in conclusion, this career is one that I would love to pursue in the future, just because a lot of opportunities that are out there for me and for a self-enrichment teacher. So I enjoy doing this research, and even though like the growth rate is not that much, I know that with the emphasis on youth development, it's never ending, because youth is our generation, and it's always good to educate them and build a better, sustainable community. Thank you for listening.